Hey guys, long time no community analysis. For all my new subscribers, community analysis are these things where people can send in footage. I've had people DM me. Most of the footage comes from the badminton Discord server, which I will post first link in the description. So there's a section there called self highlights, and people will post footage there. And sometimes I will take the time to try to just watch it and review and analyze and kind of just react in general. So that's what we're doing today. This is a men's doubles match. We are paying attention mostly to this guy in the black and yellow here. So let's get started. Why can't I rewind this properly? Okay, so from here, let me rewind. Can I rewind? Yeah, I can. So you anticipate a straight drive, but like from the get-go, like his first racket positioning is showing you the cross. He's not showing you the straight, then last minute changing, right? Like sometimes higher level players will do to kind of deceive, right? It's just a very obvious show that he's going to play cross from the very beginning, right? So it doesn't make sense for you to anticipate the straight when his racket is very obviously showing cross, right? So, and that was good by him. That was in. So I think you called it out. Yeah, you do call it out, but I'm pretty sure that was in. Alright, so another thing here is I would suggest having your starting position be a bit further back, because like, first of all, you're already quite close, and second of all, your feet are not like they're not wide, meaning like they shouldn't be like this. Okay, I can't draw anymore. I lost that. No, here. So your feet should be like, your left foot should be here, and then like your right foot should be here, right? It shouldn't be like front and back, like you're in singles trying to cover the net or move backwards, right? Because in doubles, right, your most dangerous option or your most dangerous shots are going to be the ones that go out to the sidelines, right? Because if they lift it over your head, right, either way, you have enough time to get behind it. So one, adjust your positioning. Be more worried about shots to the side or towards you, not really about the forwards and backwards shots. Because if it's forwards, it's his. If it's backwards, you have enough time to get to the lifts. And the second thing is like, I would take a step back or two, because like this is the second shot that you're already assuming like a backhand lift. Like if you don't have the option to like take it overhead or play a drop and just give away the attack like this. And we can talk about, you know, the quality of the cross and how it's short and how it should have just been a straight clear. But yeah, like just stand a bit further back. And even if you're taking it slightly later, but at least you're taking it on the forehand, or you're in a better position of control where you can play like soft or drive even on the backhand, I think that's much better. Good. Alright, so let's talk about this. So this drive is good. It's okay. So you're coming up. You need to come up with your racket up, right? Like you drive, and you understand that like the next shot's most likely going to come towards you, right? It's most likely going to come fast, considering that the drive was quite flat into the court. Like it's not falling, right? He's taking it around shoulder height. So you need to come up like backhand and then come up like this. Like literally walk up like this and then boom, right? Because this should have been like not a fluke, right? You should have definitively won that rally because you knew what was coming, and you had the right idea. Just like the quality just lacked, because like you hit the frame there, right? Good, good. All right, so. Okay, where you messed up is right here. So the drop is fine. You're in position. I would have played a half smash, honestly, but it's fine. Here, this shot here, you should have immediately moved back, right? This guy is not helping you out. Like it should have been. Like look how far up both of you are. Like you guys are both near the service line. Like there's no one back here. There's no one back here, right? So it should have been like. You play this you play the shot, right? They play it here. This one, you let him take, right? You don't move up. If you want to force this rotation, you need to signal it to your partner as well, because he doesn't know if he needs to move back or not. Like, he looks very unsure of where he needs to be. So if you want to force a rotation up like this, you need to let him know. On another note, I wouldn't have forced a rotation here just because like their reply wasn't weak. Like they returned your smash. Yeah, you were quite off balance on the smash anyways, so it was quite weak, right? So he was able to drive it back with good quality. So I wouldn't have moved up in the first place, honestly. I would have just like reached out with like a backhand and just like blocked it and forced them to lift again. I would have stayed in the rear court for this. And that's kind of where this rally fails, because like here they flick it over your head, right? You're caught off balance, and then again the clear is a little bit short, right? It just lands right here-ish, right? Here-ish, right? Somewhere right here. So they're able to, yeah, turn it around. Okay. So let's talk about this rally. So as soon as you see that the guy has played cross, have your racket up, because like now the straight drive and the straight shots are your concern. And honestly, this is something that like someone could backhand drive very easily, and you having your racket like this, and also you're still quite in the center. You should have probably moved like a step or two over already, just to cover that straight, right? So here, I wouldn't have played this shot just because you're approaching it like a net shot. You're showing very early to this guy up here that you're playing a net shot. Like if it were me and my rear partner played a block and then I saw the opponent just running up like this, I would have already ran up and tried to kill it, right? So like this is quite good quality, but because he knows it's going to be like a tight net shot, like he's in position, look how high he's taking it. So all he needs to do, did I go outside of the court? Or the net's too short. Okay, that's the problem. The net's too short. Yeah, that would have gone in the net, I think. But anyways, yeah. Like, he knew you were playing, so he's just able to just toss you around like that. And then another thing is also, like, if you play the shot, you need to worry about this. Like when you're in the front, your job is, if you play a net, you want them to lift, right? So your job isn't finished now, right? Your job is almost done. But it's not finished, if that makes sense. Like, you play this net, your racket should be up. You should still be looking for shots in this location, right? Like, for any nets, for any mid-court pops, for any, like, short lifts, that kind of thing, right? Like, yeah, like, he needs to move further back. Like, I don't know why he's back here. He should have been, like, here-ish. There's just very huge gap right here. So that's why, yeah, he scrambled. Okay. No, short. Okay, let's talk about this. Alright, so as soon as you serve and you see that the guy isn't going to rush and attack you and hit you in the face, you need to move up, right? So for me, if my opponent isn't rushing it and trying to drive it towards me, I'm like, the moment the shuttle leaves me, so like I don't get faulted, I'm already in front of the service line to cover situations like this. So in case they do play a block or a net, I can like push it back or push it away from them, right? So I don't have to lift, right? Because we don't want to give away the lift as much as possible, right? Lift is decent, right? I also think, yeah, you're way too far forward. Like, if they do decide to smash this, like, you're way too far forward to defend anything, because they hit quite hard, right? You should ideally be standing, like maybe here, or even further back, just depending on how much pressure they're putting on you, right? But this is also the reason why, like, this clear makes you guys so late, even though it's quite short, right? If you were further back just a little bit, I think you would have gotten to it, like, perfectly on position. Alright, so this drive here is like just very, this is very casual. There's no There's no explosiveness in your finger power right there, which is why like it not only looks so casual, but it also was just like a very casual drive in general, right? And you also have to think of your intention, right? Why are you playing this shot, right? If you want to play it into this back gap here, then you need to hit it with some pace, right? Because you also have to worry about quality as well. Because like you see how yours wasn't exactly here; it was more like here. Then, well, that's right in this dude's forehand. So like he was able to try and decept, what's the word? Intercept it, right? You could have also ideally, what I would have done probably is just played it soft and pushed it into this corner. That's what I would have done, because you know I like to play the front. I would have probably played it here and forced a lift for my partner to try and attack. Yeah, so same thing, right? Here again, they're showing you this type of net, right? There is no pressure towards you, so you shouldn't be scared and still be behind the service line, right? Especially when it's like this, like very singles, like you should be up and trying to brush it away or push it off to the side. And then another thing is like, wait, can we see where you take it? Yeah, like see like how you're like very content, like just taking it super low. Like see how like you don't even like bring your racket up. Like your racket was up here because you're serving, and then you bring it down, and then he plays a net that's super slow, and you're just content like leaving your racket down here. You should be bringing your racket up and trying to take it earlier so that you have more options instead of just trying to lift it. I'll try to not repeat myself too often because I've said that twice now, but yeah, it's very important. Good, 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 good. 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 Nice one. Nice. Well played by him. So that's really... there's a few things that could have happened here. Good. So actually, you waited. You didn't anticipate the straight. You actually waited. You could have played a soft drop if you catch yourself off balance. If you're not able or confident to play like an exactly straight shot like that, because everyone's like righties, you're playing this one straight into their backhand. Like it's very easy for them to cross, right? So one is for you to play like better quality straight power or straight soft, right? And the second thing is like if this is like a long time partner, like he should be understanding that okay, my partner just leapt out to this side, so they might have trouble recovering here. I need to be ready to cover the cross if I need to, right? So like he shouldn't have his racket down anyways. Like it should be up, and he should be leaning slightly like this way, and probably more around here. It's really hard for you to intercept a straight or a cross drive from the service line. Like he needs to be more proactive. I don't want to make this about your partner though, because I don't know if like this is a one-time thing or, you know, that kind of thing. But it's important to know. Good. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, so you need to get ready, bud. That's it. Yeah, you're just kind of just watching. Nice. Was it out? No. Nice, nice, nice. No, I don't know why you wanted to play cross there. You could have just played straight. Yeah, there's no one here. There's no one here. Look how far back he is, right? There's no need to play cross. And also, like, his feet are moving that way already. He's already anticipating you playing cross, which tells me that your racket positioning here is, like, something like this. Like, it's very obvious you're going to play cross. Like, you're not showing a straight and then changing cross last moment. You're showing cross all the way through, which is more of a higher level thing, but still, right? We should be playing cross. Or sorry, we should be playing straight. See, exactly. Oh, much better. Good. Good. Alright, so another thing. If you're able to drive like this, you should be running up, right? So again, in a good partnership, what would happen is you see him take this backhand, you see him under pressure, you move up and you cover the net. You ideally try and kill any loose backhand drops. This guy should be back here already, expecting the backhand clear. Like what we don't want is like if that were to go over, you would have probably just played the net shot like as you're showing right now, and then the guy up here is front, so he's gonna just pressure the net, and then basically what happened is like instead of you pressuring them, because they were taking on the backhand, now they somehow changed it into where they're pressuring you, which is what we don't want, right? We want to build the pressure in the rally. Short. Oh, good. You should be receiving serves like this. That was good. I think this is what a break of some sort. Yeah. Yeah, that was really good service return from him actually. Your serve's a little bit high, so that's why. Alright, so let's talk about this. Yeah, the first step needs to be a bit more explosive. You also don't need to be so trigger happy about lifts because like if you see this guy, like he hasn't moved past the service line. Like yes, he's expecting a drive, but if you play something soft in front of him, he's gonna have to take it below the net, and that's what we want, right? Alright, so let's try and drive not towards them exactly. So what I'm seeing here is a lot of arm motion. Defense, especially if you're wanting to drive it, which it looks like you're trying to do, needs to be a lot more of the thumb and the fingers and the rotation, right, of the forearm, right, for pace, right, which is why like that is coming to him nice and loose. And also, you guys need to be standing further back, like just especially like if you see where his feet are, look, it's in front of this the double service line, so it's like relatively short, right? So you should be standing back here. He should be so like the straight is here, right? So he should be stood here in terms of relation to him, in terms of like how far in the court, probably here, and then you covering the cross should probably be standing like right here. Because it's not like necessarily like their smashes are hard. It's just like they feel hard because one, you guys are lifting short, or they're forcing you to lift short, right? So work on the quality of your lifts. And two, you guys are standing way too close. So you guys aren't making it easy for you to defend a smash. Yeah, again, like just more soft skills, right? It's because like here, right? This is an easy straight block or straight drive. Like he is so far in the middle, he's not covering anything, and so is he. He's more biased on the cross, right? This whole area is just open, right? The problem is like your backhand isn't completely straight. Like your backhand is like this, right? Which is why your backhand straight shots on this side, they tend to veer inwards because your elbow isn't positioned where it should be to make it go straight. All right, so here I would have tried to drive it because like you're taking it nice and early. Look, look. See, you're taking it above the net or at the net. You are able to drive. There's no need to cross, or sorry, not cross, to play a soft shot. If you can help it. It's out. Nice. Good. Okay, so he doesn't need to look back. He needs to not step this way, but just instead step out that way. Like your guy's rotation is like a literal rotation, meaning like he's like, okay, I'm here. I need to move out to the left and then back out, right? And you're also like this, right? It can be a bit more sharper, right? So like he needs just to move from here, just diagonal out, right, and cover the straight, and you need to cover the middle and then the cross, right? Because, yeah, his racket also needs to be up as well. Nice. Nice. No. Alright, so the same thing again, right? So this time you are taking it, you are fighting the net back, which is good. The problem is, like, they're taken earlier, and then also there needs to be a bit more pace. Because, like, that last one, it feels like you just touch your string against the shuttle. You didn't really apply any finger pressure. So there wasn't any pace. Like, so he was able to react to it. Because if he had even just a little bit of pace, that should have gone past him. And see, like here's a good example of him waiting, because like he knows likely that this shot's gonna be straight, and you can see that like he's waiting for it, right? And that's what we want you guys to do as well. Nice. Nice. Okay. You can also just play it straight, right? Like, look, so like the thing is, because you're taking it from here, you're tending to want to like show the cross, right? Because that's naturally where your body wants to do, but you want to show the straight, so you have that option of playing the straight. Otherwise, anytime they force you into the backhand like this, they're just gonna have to expect cross, right? Like, again, look how empty this side of the court is, right? If you were able to play the straight, like, again, it's a winner. And there was like no need to really play the cross. Like, if you're in that position, I would have much rather played a hard shot towards the middle, towards the body. It's just because you're so close to the net, you're able to like just put. It's very awkward to try and deflect a net kill towards the body, like right there. I wouldn't have played the cross. There's no need for it. Nice. Okay, what happens here? Nice. So what happens with your lift? It's like what happened with your lift is you just whipped it like this, which is why it veered outwards, right? Even under pressure, it needs to be straight. Nice. Okay. Here, yeah. So there's two opportunities here to like to play soft, right? You're giving the attack away too easily. So like even here, you get to this fairly early. Like there's no need to drive. You could have just played it like a fast drop into this corner. Like look how huge this gap is. Like he's covering the cross, and he's also covering the middle slash the cross. There's no one here, right? There's no need to play it towards this guy in the back. Like the best shot honestly was a shot here, right? Because neither of them are looking for it, right? And like both of them would be like, what the fuck, right? So I would have played the soft shot here. If somehow he gets to it, it's going to be a very late lift, right? It's going to be taken off the ground. It's probably going to end up somewhere right here, and then you would smash, right? And so this guy plays a block, and again, they're still not covering the front. Like he takes a step forward, sure, but he's still like, look how far back he is. He's like here, right? If you play a shot here, like he's still gonna have to lift it, right? So I would have played another net shot here, have him move back, and then they lift, he smash, and then you win, right? Instead of like you lifting it, right? And then for some reason, again, like just too close. So the lift was short. He was able to take it early, which is why like you're confused about if it's going to be a smash or not. Because like I think you had enough time to get to that around your forehand. You just decided to turn around because it caught you off guard. Because like you can see, yeah, you're taking it very like on time. You could have taken that around the head, right? The backhand, again, I would have played straight because like he's in the middle, he's not covering it. Instead, you play it to his forehand, right? This guy's racket's not up, so it doesn't matter if he plays it at him. So like, yeah, he just moves out of the way. So that's what I would say. Alright, so again, no need to play into court, right? You gotta remember, if you play this shot, sorry, I'm about to sneeze, I'm gonna pause. So if you play this shot, right, you have to remember, if it's not perfectly straight and it has a chance of veering in, you're going to be playing it into the right-hander's forehand, right? So, which is exactly what you did, because like, he's already moving over, and then this was quite loose, it was quite mid-court, not really straight on the line. So, yeah, he just really pounced that. And then again, you're not ready for that shot as well. So like the layers are there of what to fix. Good. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, let's talk about this. So, this first block here is actually quite good. I would have already started moving up because like it doesn't look like anyone here is really capable of playing the attacking shots that pressure the defenders, especially when they're that flat. Like honestly, this is still a little bit loose, but like in terms of this guy in this game, like yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna be trying to play flat drives towards you. So this is like a really important time to understand the capabilities of your opponents as well. If like you're able to get away with a block that loose, and you know that they're not going to try and drive it back at you, and you just know they're gonna net, preemptively try and move forward, right? Try to take that net earlier. And then the same thing here, right? So you play this net shot, stay up here, bro. Stay up here. Have him move back, cover the net. Don't let them play this net shot again, right? Because you don't want to have to lift again, right? Another thing you could have done is you could have just driven it straight. You could have just played a flat lift again into this corner. Because like you guys, they have the bad habit of playing like, especially in the front, they play like a net shot and then they move back to the middle. They play a net shot then they move back to the middle. Like no one is playing a straight net and then staying there or moving forward to press the advantage, right? Everyone is just moving back and forth, and you want to take advantage of that gap that they're leaving by moving backwards. Okay, you don't want to just lift it again, right? And then even here, like this lift doesn't, or this drop doesn't catch you off surprise. Like you're taking it fairly balanced. I would have just lifted it here, honestly, because like he's expecting you to lift it that way. Yeah, exactly. Or you could have just lifted it again to the middle, right? If you don't feel confident in moving him, just lift it again really high, reset the rally. Alright, so a few things. Good, ambitious cross drive. We like to see it. But let's talk about this rally. Okay. Yes. So as soon as you see him play this cross, or sorry, this drop, you need to be back here expecting a lift. Particularly one straight. You're just standing here kind of just watching. Just being, okay, like what's going to happen? When can I play, right? You need to start thinking. Basically like, okay, if my front player plays a drop shot or a net shot, and they're gonna lift it. I need to be ready for that lift, right? I don't need to worry about the cross here. I don't need to worry about the cross here, especially if they're not in a position to cross drive, which, if you can see where they're taking it, like they're not, right? See, like you moved here, but you're already late. You should have been here before he had played the drop shot. And then as soon as you see that it's going straight, start moving here already. Because like there's no reason to be taking this on the backhand this late, right? Because it was just a lift. It wasn't like it was a fast drive. It wasn't even a fast lift. It was just a casual lift, right? And then like as for here, this smash defense is just very casual. And like if you lift and you're expecting a smash, why are we moving forward? You're in the right position right now. You need to be standing your ground and widening your body and like getting lower to the ground in preparation for the smash you're expecting. This guy also way too close. If I saw this, I'm just smashing him in the face because he's on the service line. And like no one is going to be receiving a smash if they're on the service line, right? Especially when his racket's down. It's not like in the up mixed doubles racket positioning, right? Like that cross drive would have been a lot easier if you're down on the ground and like that, right? Okay. Second set is 1440, looks like. Oh, honestly, might pause. Yeah, I'll take a look at the other two sets another time, just because this is already like half an hour long. But I hope this helps, right? If you want part 2 or part 3, guys, you know what to do. Like and sub, comment. Bye.